Right, this week I'm down at Primrose Hill Market. I'm going to do a classic poutine. So, apparently there was a bit of a fracas with my remix of a poutine some months ago. Oh my God, comments in the comment box. Woo! So I thought I'd do a classic one and actually make the cheese. So to do that, I've got to go see my mate, Tony. Tony, how are you?
Good to see you, John. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Now, I need some raw milk.
Yeah? What are you doing today? You making some good stuff,
I'm going to make some poutine and I need some cheese curds.
Well, there's some raw milk.
Awesome.
Good to see you.
Thanks, Tony. Okay, so I've got my milk. I need a litre into the pan and we need to bring that milk up to 38 degrees. So use the thermometer to keep an eye on it. Okay, now we take that off the heat and put a teaspoon of rennet essence and stir it in. The rennet causes the curds and whey to separate and so the cheese curds start collecting. Okay, so it's important to get the ratios just right. 1 litre of milk to 1 teaspoon of rennet. Once you've done that, stir it in and set it aside for 15 minutes. Okay, so these are some Maris Piper potatoes that I've peeled and chipped and then washed and soaked in water to get rid of the starch. I'm going to parboil these for 5 minutes. Right, while that's happening, I'm going to garnish my poutine with these spring onions, so let's get them prepped up. Okay, our spring onions are done. Now let's get to our chips. Okay, that's the oil on for my chips. Now let's have a look at those cheese curds. Can you see how all those cheese curds have come together and clumped together? Beautiful. Now we need to drain it to give it a squeeze, to get rid of all the excess moisture, and then let's get it onto our plate. Now I've got some muslin cloth, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the cheese curds into there, and then I'm just going to squeeze it. And then I'm going to hang it so it can drain any excess moisture. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there until I need it. Okay, so I've got my classic gravy heating up. Now let's get the fries into the oil. Now the trick to getting perfect chips is to fry them once at a low temperature and then again at a much higher temperature. That's how you get nice crunchy chips. Okay, so that's our cheese curds. Let's get it in here. Okay, so that's our cheese curds done. Now, let's build this poutine. Right, my brothers and sisters, that is my classic poutine. Look at it, it's a thing of beauty. Are you purists happy? I hope so. Now, I reckon that's got to be worth at least £5, right? But what will the people of Primrose Hill Market think? Now, if you're loving it, let me know in the comment box below. And if you're loving Food Busker, subscribe. Let's take it to the street. Right, Tony, how are you?
Oh, it's looking good.
Classic Canadian dish called poutine. Dig in. There we go. Okay, what are you saying?
Chips have never tasted so good. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
How much for the whole plate?
3-4 quid.
3-4 quid? Damn, I was hoping for a fiver. Tony, thanks, brother. Okay, now we've got Paul, who's come down. How are you, mate?
How you doing, mate? Good, thanks.
Now, you're a classic food busker.
I am.
You're watching all the videos?
All the videos.
You're spreading the love?
All the love, man.
You've subscribed?
Absolutely.
I like Paul.
He's
right,
cool.
brother, get involved.
Let's do it.
Cheese curds, gravy, chips,
And the
happiness.
Love it.
Right, what are you saying? Tasty?
good.
Tasty?
So good.
What's it saying to you?
All the levels of flavour, everything. I love it.
Just listen to Paul, he knows what he's going on about,
Those
yeah?
levels, man.
Now, for the whole plate, what are you paying?
What, with the street tax? £10 easy.
Paul?
Easy. Boom.
Boom. Ah, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you. Now, I'm the food busker. Canadian poutine. Chips, gravy, cheese curds. Get involved. There we go, there we go. I've got it.
Very good chips.
Tasty, tasty.
Very tasty.
Secret to chips, fry them twice. Now, what would you pay for the whole thing?
$6.95.
$6.95. He can come for Sunday lunch. Boom. Poutine, gravy, cheese curds and chips. Don't mess around, straight in. You're having a few emotions. Normal. Doesn't want to talk about it right yet because he needs to process those feelings. Again, reasonable. Getting a thumbs up. It's beginning to come out and absolutely there. Now.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Brilliant.
What would you pay for a full plate?
Say around £5.
£5. Bring it in. Boom. People, come on. Poutine. 3-1. Flipping nailed it. So tasty. Needs the gravy though, doesn't it? See you next time.